Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. We have yet another patch for the Evocati, so let us check out what is new. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest channel member, Snake Lane, and to my latest patron, Kyle Kretzinger. Thank you both so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So, first off, bed logging version 1 for persistent entity streaming is now active, and the current design setup is the logout interaction is currently only available if you are the only actor in the ship, and when you log out, the ship and player are instantly stowed. In the future, they will restrict this to be ship owner only, disallowing this if you have someone else's vehicle in your ship, and disallowing it if you are in combat, along with better UI to highlight these states. And currently on relogging, the passenger is bugged and you can potentially accidentally stow another actor with you if you bed log out again after someone's entered your ship. So all very interesting, but for now I will kind of ignore much of it because it is still in the PTU and still being worked out, so by the time it gets to live, I'm sure it will change again, especially the ability to log out immediately and in combat, as CIG have stated quite recently that they are actively thinking of ways or working on ways to combat logging, so there is no need to be concerned by that at all. Now, for feature updates and locations for the PTV buggy racetrack, this is found at one of Orison's platforms, they have reduced the steepness of the ramp, jump and bridge so that vehicles don't flip over at high speeds. They've added a ramp piece with a gentle angle, placed meshes and adjusted the light meshes attached to the road. I take it that the ramp needs to be a little gentler as well because the PTV would probably struggle to get at them, but I'm actually really looking forward to blasting around this track, although it's not something I'll do over and over again, I'm sure. It will still be fun, especially with the AUG. And then finally for Cortec, they have done some more additional visual effects optimizations for the Gen 12 renderer, which is quite funny because they did say that when we get Gen 12 for the first time, it will be as it is and unoptimized, but it's nice that they're actually getting in now, doing some optimizations, seeing what they can improve, which can only be a win for all of the players. Now there's another 21 bug fixes, 4 client crashes fixed, 6 client crashes fixed, and a major Gen 12 GPU particle crash fixed. And although I don't tend to go through the known issues, as many of them will not be seen by the players by the time it goes to live because they are generally Evocati issues, I will point out that there are only 13 of them, of obviously varying severities, so it's not a huge list anymore, and they are really trudging through them and fixing them. So that is a good amount of fixes and issues being resolved, plus it is nice to see that they are now tackling the new bed logging system, of which I will go into more detail once we know what is planned for the live build. I'm not going to waste time talking about it in the PTU because it's just constantly changing. Also, with the feature update section not having too many alterations anymore, and the patch watch posts beginning to roll out, these are very good signs that 318 is almost ready for that magic Wave 1 stage. Chances are it'll be next week we see a Wave 1. That is my opinion, that is not what they have said, but I suspect that they will just really want to sort out the bed logging issues first. We are very close to getting this build, and I'm only hearing good stuff about performance and the patch itself, and I just can't wait to get in and start playing and restart this Zero to Hero series with Ari Rath, his cutter. There is far more to be getting on with, and I just really can't wait to get stuck in. But with that said, that is the latest Evocati patch. If you do want to keep up with all of the 318 progress, please do consider subscribing. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother. You are all more than welcome over there. Whether you are a new backer or an old backer, we always have a great time hanging out, playing the game, talking about the game. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a big thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.